Hey, hello everyone, I'm David Guerrero and welcome back to another video here on Many Ways Films. It's been a couple of weeks since I got the Nikon 28mm 2.8 from the S line. I don't know you, but when I get a new product, when I get a new camera, when I get a new lens, you're all excited. You use it a lot, at least personally. When I got this lens, I went and got a lot of pictures, I did a lot of video. I just was excited to see the difference between the 50mm, which was it's still the other lens that I have. I've been wanting to play a little more with primes. I really like how the camera looks with this lens. It's just so tiny. The C6II or any C camera, they're so small, and I'm not really used to having a small camera with a small lens. It's been fun. It's very lightweight. I almost feel like I'm not holding anything when I have the camera and this lens in my hands. I take it with me all the time, and now that I'm going to school, I even take the camera with me and I just put it on my backpack, and it's so small that it doesn't add any extra weight really. I think that it does deliver some pretty good background, and it lets you get really close to your subjects. I'm touching the camera, like the lens right here. So I'm like really close. That's the distance from my arm. So I'm just really able to get like really close. Sorry that you guys had to see me from so close, but I'll show you some other examples of how close you can get with this lens and how much detail you get. This lens is just perfect for outdoors. Well, it's good for indoors too, but I personally think that whoever gets this lens would get really interesting or fun images on the streets. That's what I got it for mostly, and I like to have a camera that I can carry with me all the time, and that it's just not a burden to be carrying or something that people would notice so much. And I think this is very perfect. That the 28mm range is just right between wide and between medium. I feel like this is not even medium, but it's not a wide, and it's not a medium, so it's just right in between. So it's just perfect because you don't get that wide angle feeling, and you don't get that medium shot feeling like a 35mm will give you. Plus, I already have the 50, and while I love that lens, it's just not one that I can get a lot of what's around me. But with the 28mm, I'm able to get people in the frame, in the background, and if I'm traveling or if I'm somewhere and I want to show where I am and what's around me, it's just perfect. Maybe 20mm would be like incredible for that, but I feel like the 28mm is just perfect for me and doing the type of video and photography that I like to do on the streets. When it comes to video quality, I don't think it will ever come to Nikon lenses giving you bad image quality, at least not from the new S line. These lenses they have a really high quality. They are sharp, they give you a really nice background, they just give you a clear image, almost as if the lens gives you an image that your eyes will give you. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just clear, rich. The way that the lens and the camera together interpret the colors and what you're looking is really accurate to what your eyes are seeing. If I had to complain about something, it would be that it's a 2.8 lens, but that's also something to be really happy about, since it's a pretty affordable lens. Having a prime lens for a full frame body that is just this price range it's pretty good. Again, it's just at least I wish it was a 1.8 lens, but can't complain. It could have been a 4.0 aperture, and I would have still got it. But being a 2.8 lens is pretty good. I don't feel like lenses being plastic is such a bad thing. When we say plastic, or I say plastic, I know that this lens is just not some cheap or whatever, and having in mind that it's at this price range and the image quality that it gives you. And again, I don't have any complaints there with the shape of the lens, with the weight or anything like that. I feel like it's just perfect. It's priced really good. It gives me the images that I expect to get from a lens like this. I would say even better. Maybe I would wish that it was metal and maybe just a ring, just like Canon does their red ring. I wish that prime lenses have some type of ring or something that would look like it's a prime lens, because it does look like a third party cheap lens. That's what it looks like. But from what I've seen, the focus breeding, it's very minimal. I haven't find any chromatic aberration or distortions. The image that I get, it's a pretty good representation of what my face looks like. So I feel like it will be a really good lens to teach you how to move around. I'm also a really big fan of getting close to your subject. I feel like it really gives the illusion that you are right there. That's it for the video of today. This was my first impression. I will do another one of these when it's been at least 6 months and I have plenty of footage and plenty of pictures. So if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.